board on the front pages of our papers. We called that segment Trends in the Papers. We took a commercial break and now we're back for the segment that is all about you. Basically, we want to hear your thoughts on the stories that we have analyzed, the statistics that we've reeled out, the analysis that has accompanied the stories that we have reeled out to you. It's basically just you giving us feedback. But for the sake of those who probably joined Trends in the Papers late, or you caught the analysis at the middle and you're trying to understand what we're doing, I'll do you the courtesy of reading out the headlines, especially those that we were not able to analyze. I'll read it to you. And since it's Open Mic Thursday, you can give us your own analysis. That's, of course, after we have a conversation with our in-house analyst Fᴏᴜ, who will join us in just a minute via the phone. Please be reminded, as always, we are live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. We stream live and we also drop important information, breaking story, news, amongst other things. You could watch videos and be updated with what's going on in the country if you follow us on our social media platforms. We also have content up there, so please interact with our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, X. On Facebook, YouTube, Instagram is at Mainland 98.3 FM, but on X we are at Mainland FM. But since we're streaming right now and we need you to join the live stream, focus more on our Facebook and YouTube platform for the moment, because we're streaming live and that is where we would actually take your contribution for this morning. So join the live stream on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. Also check out our website www.mainlandfm.com. I'm Sage Babalola. It is Mainland Focus, and we're focusing on whatever story you want us to focus on because it's Open Mic Thursday. Now, let me read out the headlines to you once again before we bring Fᴏᴜ on board to more like emphasize on some of the stories he finds to be most significant. But for the Punch this morning, we told you that APC accounts seized over 8.9 billion naira debt, says Ganduje. This is following the NEC meeting, the first in 2 years, at least since this administration came on board. We also told you that importers fret as Dangote lowers petrol price again from 890 naira to 825 naira. That's a 65 naira differential. It's on page 27 of the Punch. We have 1.9 billion naira fraud. Ex-Accountant General seeks out-of-court settlement, is on page 16. Concerns as Forex reserve drop 2.3 billion amid naira gains. More the irony there. Page 29 is where you find it. We have Niger, others exit from ECOWAS affecting counter-insurgency war. This is according to Air Chief Abubakar, is on page 16 of the Punch. Also, we have pro-Obasa clerk barred from assembly, threatens contempt suit, on page 26, and immigration arrests 378 illegal immigrants in Ogun. That's on page 16. And finally, US aid donated drugs found in Lagos Abia market. This is according to NAFDAC. Page 26 is where you find that story. The Guardian tells us that Kano warns against breach of federal character Muslim rights, is on page 3. Olukoyede organized foreign fraudsters establishing cells in Nigeria in the fight against cyber crime, is on page 2. We have FCCPC tackles rising cost of drugs, begin inquiry, is on page 5 of the Guardian. And we have again police alert to looming violent protest in Kano. Page 30 of the Guardian reports that story. Bank fraud related losses rise by 350% to 52.3 billion naira in 5 years. Page 15 of the Punch has that story. Importers warn of possible port disruption as new NPA tariff begins March 1st. It's on page 15 of the Guardian. NAFDAC boss raises alarm over threats after historic 1 trillion naira illicit drug seizure, is on page 6. And finally, for the Vanguard newspaper, we have here scores feared dead as Boko Haram attacks Adamawa communities. Page 13 has that story. My life is in danger, NAFDAC DG cries out, on page 7. Tinubu's Muslim government has brought massive suffering. This is according to the Sharia Council, is on page 8. We also have judge dismisses recusal request in Emefiele's trial. Page 10 of the Vanguard. We've restored normalcy in the northeast, says the army, is on page 13. Trump floats a $5 million gold card as route to U.S. citizenship is on page 8. Nasima OPS to the National Assembly removes sections of the tax bill that imposes taxes on FTZs is on page 9. And that is everything we have for you this morning. I've read all the headlines to you. Let's bring Fᴏᴜᴜ so that we hear what he has to say regarding the most prominent stories as reported on the front pages of our dailies, and then I can hear from you too. Good morning. Welcome back, Fᴏᴜᴜ.
Well, thank you for having me, Sage.
Yes, please go ahead.
I'll make it very fast.
Yeah.
On the state of the nation and the belief and perception of the government, the APC leaders on the state of the nation. Like I said earlier in the morning, whatever they've told us, I think Nigerians can fact check it to their own reality. As simple as that. On the issue of fake drugs, I think I'm with Professor Adeyeye on this. Again, I'm in support of capital punishment for anybody that produces fake drugs, because the attempt is to kill people, really. If you are caught, really. Because without capital punishment, I think we can't deter these people from doing this. It's just very important that we find a way to stop, this problem of, fake drugs, counterfeit drugs. Because again, this is killing a lot of people. We're just killing people. So long we continue to tolerate this kind of nonsense. And then on the issue of the Naira gaining strength, Sage, like I told you earlier in the morning, there's nothing magical about it. There's nothing, because again, you've been seeing people who support the government who have been celebrating, oh, Naira is gaining. Look, we are defending the Naira. The same old method they condemned. Oh, we're going to bring up reforms that will make us not defend the Naira again. Our foreign reserve has been depleted by $2.2 billion. So you can understand why there seems to be a lot of strength. So there's still no organic inflow of foreign exchange into the country to show the strength of the Naira against the dollar. So let us be very careful again to fall for some of these things. They have not been able to do anything outstanding really to firm up the Naira against the dollar. It's still the same old method they are promised us that they will never do before floating the Naira. So we are back to square one again. God bless Nigeria.
Well, thank you very much, Fred. We appreciate you for your insight. Well, let's take your contributions now. 09136000410. That is the number that you call if you'd like to be a part of the conversation. You can also send a text message or WhatsApp message to 09136000430. Again, we can take your submissions via our streaming platforms, Facebook, YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. Everyone is entitled to a minute of discourse. So please tell me your name, where you're calling from, and what matter you would like to address. Hello.
Professor Koboko, I greet you and Medimo and everybody.
Thank you.
Tinubu said it is winning and is winning insecurity. Unfortunately, in your last Joseph, African leader is still in never staying. Adamawa scores killed yesterday. Farmers are not going to farm. They want to do this one. We ourselves, we in Nigeria, we go to school, but we cannot do anything. So, but they cannot be telling us like we don't know anything. Are you hearing me? What you do is in threatening fire and brimstone, and the army chief is telling us that they know where they will be. Accept that. But they want and they cannot run down the arrow to 2021, and they cannot go and bring people to Kano. They are not, and the enemy is brought to Boko Haram. So let them get it.
Please, nobody brought Boko Haram. Please, it's Thursday. I don't want us to have this back and forth every Thursday. Please, let's work together this morning, all right? Koboko, please, all right? Don't set the precedence for people to start saying darning things on radio this morning, okay? Let's be friends, as we've been friends all week. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, well, I'll teach.
Yes.
What of my friend Fuad?
He's well.
Okay, God bless all of you.
Thank you.
This is Barrister Peter Uku. I'm calling from Mendimujan.
Welcome.
Yes, on today's open mic, Madam Sage, there are a lot of burning issues, and it's very difficult to actually pick something and leave the other. But to me, I believe that at this point in time, in our nation's history, the most important is the event that happened about a week ago or so, when the former military president, Ibrahim Babangida, launched his book, memoir, and I was shocked to see the type of people, the profile of people that came for the launching of the memoir, and the amount is about 17 billion.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for calling. Yes, have a beautiful day. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Hello. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you.
My name is Samuel. I'm calling from Tᴜɪ̀nᴜ as usual.
Yes.
I just want to let Nigerians know that the earlier they realize that the Nigerian government is just trading with us. That what we have is transactional government, not transformational government, the better. Now, you yourself, Sage, you said that you are surprised to hear that some people are complaining that the price of their imported fuel is cheaper than what is being produced locally. In a state society, in a right-thinking person, should that be happening in a country where we have the same people in the care of nature? It is on record that some people wrote a petition, wrote a letter to president that diesel is cheaper than what is being imported. Should that be happening in the same society? Concerning the imported, concerning the all drugs.
Thank you.
With all the agencies and the custom in Nigeria, should we be having such a thing?
Thank you.
That we have standard organization.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Let's give others a chance. Just 1 minute, please. Hello. Hello. Okay, I don't think you know that the phone has been answered. Please make it back if that was you, 091360000410. Please give me an opportunity to clear the backlog of messages we got during trends in the papers. I'll be back to the phone in just 3 minutes. We have, I can't understand why each state in the south, west, southeast are waiting for food from the northern states. It's a pity. We have D Alpha who says, good morning to you, Alhaji Fuad. Well done. You're doing a great job. May God be with you. Shield you, protect you and your family. Okay, you just go on ahead praying for Mr. Fuad. We're very happy. Thank you very much for the kind words. Let me go back to the phone. 091360000410. WhatsApp text message 091360000430. Let's take this one call. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah. Well, thank you. God will continue to be with you.
And you too, thank you.
And Mr. Fuad too. God will continue to protect you people.
Thank you.
I sometimes ago, with what M쏘ɪᴜᴜ said this morning. Sometimes last week I said when somebody kills somebody, I said it that anybody that kills, we have to have a capital punishment for them. Let them be. Anybody that kills somebody should be killed. Like anybody that imported that go and produce a fake drug to sell to masses. If they are caught, they will be killed too, because they are trying to kill people. Anybody that uses a fake drug will definitely sick and die. But anybody that kills somebody should be killed too. There should be no delay in it. If we don't do this problem we are having is because we will continue. People will not receive from the bad behavior they are behaving in the country. But if they are sending capital punishment for them, you see that the bad issue will come down.
Thank you.
That is my take.
Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate you. It's Open Mic Thursday. You get to choose the story that you would like to comment on, and then we can open up an opportunity for further analysis. You can also reach us via WhatsApp 091360000430 and via Facebook Mainland 98.3 FM is on Facebook. Hello. Please turn down the volume on your radio, sir. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Hello, are you hearing me?
Okay, I can hear you now. Yes. Your name, sir?
John from Moga.
Welcome.
John from Moga. My regard to you for us and Mo. That last caller is absolutely right. Those people that are producing fake drugs and that are selling fake drugs are supposed to be killed. They should not put capital punishment for them. Because anybody that uses fake drugs will surely die. So they are supposed to be killed. That is number one. As regards I did this book, honestly, and I've been saying it, I think it's supposed to be languishing in place now. This is to be a society where we have accountability policy and people take responsibility for the action and the rule of law that goes across board. I think it's supposed to be in jail now. Honestly, it's not supposed to be launching a book and it's a shame to those that are attended that topic of that book. It's a big shame. As regards that process reduction, honestly.
Thank you very much for calling. It's 1 minute, please. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah.
Tell us your name, sir. Tell us your name. Your name.
Mr. Bayo.
Okay. Mr. Bayo, can you maybe change where you're sitting? The connection is really bad.
Okay. All right. Is it better now?
Okay, yes.
Yeah. A quick one. I just want you to know that the banks are really stealing people's money. But most people are not aware. Are you with me?
I'm with you. Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
We can hear. Okay, maybe try to call us back. All right. Try to call us back. Hopefully the connection's better then. Hello.
Money to your face and whoever the board and the crew in the house. Engineer Konyabai.
Welcome.
You see the discussion about Dangote. You don't place Dangote. It even reduced 55 naira. Where did this administration meet petroleum product price? Petrol, PMS particularly. Where did they meet it when they came to power? So we want it back there because they claim that 2 of our refineries are now working. Dangote is behaving as a businessman. Is our resources should also be placed it should be shown as if we are business people. We are in a one-man business show. It should not be. We can't blame Dangote. The better government should change their way of doing things. They are not in all correct. Our government should not be all correct something. Poorly. No. And if we are not in a one-man supermarket, that where actually should be visited on people. Concerning the book launching, you are still talking about it.
Thank you.
Let the sleeping dog lie. Somebody has a project to push, and he has gone to push it.
Thank you so much.
It should be green in futility.
All right. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Good morning.
How are you?
Well, thank you.
Okay. You see, this morning, I want to talk about my status. You see, what is happening there for the past weeks is not palatable for majority of us who want progress of that state. As it is today, we are creating a record in nation. I don't mean to be happy is the governor. The governor was a pillar for judiciary. And the way a party come from higher court, especially appeal court, is superseding anything that happened in the high court. And the government failed to abide by the verdict of appeal court. And that's only we are facing now. I still go pay salary of each chairman in every in party local government. It's a pity.
Thank you.
My governor, please change you for better.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah. To the point, the issue of El-Rufai is a very interesting one. I don't know why Nigerians, we are always following the same. We are saying we don't have opposition. We don't have opposition. People are saying El-Rufai committed this thing. He committed this offense. People that are in authority now, they did not commit any offense. Other things. And what the man is speaking is the act of the mighty. We are talking about the economy issue. Look at all the lives that they are saying in their next meeting. Can you praise yourself? You cannot judge yourself in your own thoughts. It's not possible. I know what I'm paying for drugs now. I know what I'm paying for all these foods. All the food that are pressing is because there's no more likely to crash. That is just the elementary one of the economy. So please, let us shine our eyes. This is Let's follow anybody that is doing a little opposition, because PDP is no more doing it.
Thank you.
Is no more doing it.
Thank you very much for calling. Let's allow other people as well. Please, let's remember that we have just 1 minute for our submission. It's just so that we can accommodate as many calls as possible. On open mic like this, contributions people were not able to make from Monday to Wednesday. They want to use this opportunity to make that contribution. So please, let's just sacrifice that talk time so that new people can come on board. All right. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
M쏘ɪᴟᴜ.
Welcome.
Yeah. As for Bote, I enjoy what he's doing. That is business for you. Open business. You understand? Nobody will dictate for him. He can even remove 100 naira if you like. That is his business. He can even run at loss. So if the market are going to run at loss, they should run at loss as well. Because they have been lying to us. Now we are seeing some differentials. So they should compete with him. I know this issue come. I've been walking around just on filling station. No customer there. But when you go to the one that's related to Dᴜɡᴜ, you stay out there. One thing that I found high quality. Then coming to the drug issue, NAFDAC and what have you. NAFDAC should, the price of registration of drug skyrocketed. You understand? Skyrocketed. You see the prices, you cannot even go there. So it's encouraging people that are bringing in fake and what have you. But when you make it seamless, people will come and approach you and do the right thing. You understand me?
Thank you so much.
So before you can face this, you must be a mafia too.
Thank you. Thank you so very much for calling. Hello.
Hello, good morning, madam.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yeah, this is
Sir, are you using earpiece? If you are, can you disconnect because you sound drowned out?
good morning, can you hear me, sir?
Can you speak directly into your speaker?
I've removed it.
Okay, well, please go ahead. Let's see if we can work with this. Sir, we can't hear you at all. Please, we cannot hear you. This is the highest volume. It's literally at the highest volume. We can barely hear you. Please, when you call, if you're using earpiece, I would advise that you disconnect it when you're calling. Talk directly into your speaker. And then when you're done, you can go back to using your hands-free. It's advisable so we can hear you, okay? Hello.
Good morning. My name is Mʃɪɪƒo.
Good morning
I'm
to you.
calling from Abana.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. On the APC caucus meeting and everything that took place yesterday, I feel that there were some important APC members that did not take part in that meeting. Probably the field is going through or they were not invited. But my appeal to Mr. President is that he should reconcile quickly with ⴰ because ⴰ is very important to APC and of course to him, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of the country. What I'm saying this is that during the 2023 election, Dr. Wike, wanted to work with Atiku Abubakar. But Atiku, for one reason or the other, did not want him. He said he was so complacent that he said that without Wike, he will win that election. But unfortunately, they lost. And that is the reason why they are blaming Wike today. Many Nigerians are blaming Wike. So I don't want that case to be like that of Wike and Atiku. So I want Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to reconcile quickly with ⴰ because ⴰ is an aspect.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. You have a wonderful day. Hello.
So good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Let me quickly use my minute. Today is Open Derby.
It's Open Mic Thursday.
It's Open Derby.
Yes.
I want to talk to the state governor. He has come to these boundary communities now, and start doing their rules. We are seeing some of them. We should please do away from this abandoned road that are missing, destroy people's houses, and at the end of the after 8 years, they didn't do anything. We are from Bega to Ijoko to Eta. We should face it. Now that their party is in government and the Yoruba man is president of this country, they should do that major road. They should just face it and leave legacy for the Southwest people. As my president yesterday said he has given money after removing the fuel subsidy
We have tripled the intake of the government. Fine. And the local government. I expect the local government to everywhere should be like a construction company in that state.
Thank you.
Because they are getting money direct from the government now. But rather, they are still clipping dogs.
Thank
Bad
you.
rates and the rates are coming. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much for calling. Let's take one more phone call and then read messages. Hello.
Hello, Sage.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning. Ajibola calling from the career.
Welcome.
Two things first. On Dangote, I want again to be very careful when we are taking the bet. You buy already. When we are taking this bet from Dangote, should be very careful. All Dangote's products have never been paying off. This is how it starts from. It will start with something sweet price and everything, and in a thinking of an eye, will become a problem for the whole country. Go and look at the trend of all its products. That is how it starts. So you should be careful because fuel is one of the most important things in the economy of Nigeria. What is that on that one? And we should ask the critical question: what is happening to our own refinery? What our cost refinery, what refinery is producing? What is the price of fuel coming from that place? How many liters is coming from that place? We should know. Even if it's just only 10 liters per day, we should know. And we should know how much they are saying that 10 liters.
Thank you.
Transparency is important.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Babalala.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yeah, Chris from Ojo.
Welcome.
Yeah, the paper said initially asking the judge to recuse himself. But I'm quite worried of our judicial system in this country. And it goes back to what Fᴜʟᴜ was saying about the corrupt judicial system. The other day we saw how Nnamdi Kanu was frustrated because he said Binta Nyako has already recused herself from the case. So how come she's coming back to be sitting in his case? It's quite worrisome. I don't understand why we're embarrassing ourselves in this country. Because I think maybe one day you guys should bring in an expert on this to analyze us and give us in-depth on how these things are being run. Because it's quite alarming to me because we could see kind of saying that it's a memo from the chief judge sufficient enough to set aside a court order without going an appeal. And he was asking Peter Nyako and the other counsel to the government. And they couldn't say anything about it because they were saying, go on appeal. I can't go on appeal because a court order you order by yourself said you recuse yourself. How can you now send a memo from the chief judge of the Federal High Court telling me he's now saying that you should come back without an appeal? And he's asking them, it's a memo from the chief judge sufficient enough to set aside the court. I think Babalala, maybe one of these days you should bring an expert to give us an in-depth analysis on this, because if what Kanu is really saying is true, it's a shame to our judicial system.
Thank you very much for calling. Let's read messages we have on WhatsApp. Good morning, mainland crew. Dangote Refinery coming on stream truly exposed the shady deals that have been going on in our oil sector. Right from the inception of this Tinubu's administration, I've been trying to figure out his reason for retaining the group managing director of NNPCL, Mele Kyari. It left a whole lot to be desired when it's obvious that he performed woefully during Buhari's years. In all these shenanigans in our oil sector, where is the place of the petroleum minister? Are we still looking out for those working against Nigerians in that sector? Don't worry, more of their dirty deals will be exposed soon. Unless we reform our electoral acts to get rid of these characters, we're going nowhere. James from Agbado Junction there with a message on WhatsApp. Awolo Christopher from Shogunle says, my take is on the alleged impending mass demonstration in Kano. If that happens, it may spread and the police might suffer. Nobody cares for the police officers, both serving and retired. The government should look into the welfare of the police officers, especially the retirees. Police officers, both serving and retired, are suffering. This is unfortunate. Awolo Christopher, thank you very much. Stevie Kello from Maryland says, on my open mic today, I want to inform the ruling party that so far it has been more intentions, less substance. The claim at the APC NEC meeting about the unlimited freedom of the farmers to farm is far far from the reality on ground. The good thing is that the duo of those who aided and abated the current runners of Nigeria into office and those who did not have come to the same intersection, unfortunately. Stevie Kelly from Maryland. We have Chibuike here who says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. I'm talking about what Dangote said. Sage, this is what we have been talking about in the country, but nothing has been done by the government. Electricity is the backbone of any growing nation. Why is it difficult for the government in all these years to fix the electricity issues that we have? This is why companies are leaving in droves. Sage, I know how many customers have lost because their companies left the country as a result of the harsh economy. It's sad. Have a good day. You have a better one. Thank you very much. We have good morning, Sage and Fuad. My open mic today is on the Lagos Assembly crisis. It's a clear play of politics and godfatherism. Only time will tell. On the Osun State issue, the blame should be on the judiciary for giving different verdicts in their judgment. Until we have the independent judiciary that is neutral from politics, the problems in our polity will continue. Prince Samuel from Ajegunle Apapa, Lagos there on WhatsApp. I'm still reading WhatsApp messages. Good morning, Sage. APC pleasers cannot be the student and teacher at the same time, scoring themselves high mark. They should allow the majority of Nigerians to appraise their government policies, security provisions and social amenities. Their narrative on performance and security stability is faulty and cannot be taken seriously. We the people know better. Hunger and frustration is the same, ravaging the citizens. Noah from Igondo. Hello, Mainland FM family. Firstly, on the issue of Sharia forcing its way into the South, it's quite funny, and it's looking like there was an agreement that there would be an implementation of this law. Secondly, on Dangote's statement on power issues bedeviling the nation, I have always said that we have all the resources to produce electricity. We have solar, wind, hydro, biogas, even nuclear source of energy. The question now is why or what is hindering us from harnessing the free God-given power? People are celebrating the rise of the Naira without looking at the indices using to grow our GDP. We're not producing, manufacturing, and exporting to have international advantage. So how then is the Naira gaining ground? Finally, the threats to the new DG of NAFDAC is it's likened to a deja vu of the previous DG, Professor Dora Akuli, that fought with her life against these cabals that controls the drug sector. We need a military man like Buba Marwa in that sector. If not, these cabals will see non-civilians as easy target. Sean, all the sectors that have men leading it, what exactly has come out of those sectors? Because the head of security is a man, the head of the economy is a man, the head of the CBN is a man, the head of the nation is a man. So I don't know what that has to do with anything, but thank you very much. Nigeria, the real land of absurdities. Someone who is supposed to be in prison is shamelessly being celebrated. The only thing I see useful in Babangida's speech, including his library talk, is that it's a reminder for his type who have committed atrocity against the country to apologize now before their departure from this earth. Those election riggers who have sent results in 2023 election, they are also the ones supporting the 27 illegal so-called lawmakers and Wike the emperor. Their handiwork is seen in Osun, Lagos and everywhere. But the regrettable thing is that he used a clean character like the former president Osinbajo for his book review. IBB knows that his time is getting nearer, and so those still alive should just follow suit with a lot of sacrifice to the gods. Steve Oferi from Ijaniki. Okay, it's back to the phones now. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, Angelina.
All right.
So some people were giving the president confidence vote. The APC forward. They gave him vote of confidence, and the man was happy. I think the president should be very careful with such people. The thing that is killing leadership in Nigeria is psychophants. They will go and tell you that they are when you are not. I will remind the president that even Buhari was given the same vote of confidence. That those who are eating from him, Abacha, the same thing. Those who were eating from him were giving him a vote of confidence while the country was drifting. So if the president is listening to those people, he's on his own. Because I know that if you come to the state and listen to what the people in the state are talking, you will tell those people to get away from that meeting and go and work. So I will advise the president to go to his workplace and work and see that the masses are not suffering again, like they're suffering now. Forget about what the Naira is telling you and whatever thing they are doing. Okay? Listen to the masses. Don't listen to APC caucus. Thank you.
All right. Hello. Hello. Oh, please call back. All right, call back if that was you. Good morning, Sage. It's unfortunate that we have leaders who lie with candor and impunity. How can the president and his APC leaders tell Nigerians that the government is doing well while the masses are enmeshed in grinding poverty, deprivation, and destitution? There was a recent report that indicated that some Nigerians are now feeding from the garbage, and the president is telling Nigerians that he's seen the sunny side of the country. The government should stop deceiving the masses. This government must stop. Chris Ewalem, thank you for your message. Hello.
Hello, Alola. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Peter Monse from Shomolu.
Welcome.
Now, the caucus have made, they have passed vote of confidence. That is telling Tinubu, go on song with your government. And we are told this morning that a particular Muslim group have told Tinubu that your Muslim certificate has brought hardship to Nigerians. I want to tell them, when they were meeting and voting, nobody went there and scatter their meeting. They did not see their ballot box. There was no glitches. When Nigerians will vote in 2027, there will be no glitches. So, because 147 million Nigerians that are living under poverty will vote in 2027. About 20 million Ahmadis and their parents will vote in 2027. And 11 million out-of-school children with their parents will vote in 2027. So we will see whether Nigerians that they are governing will give them the same vote of confidence. I think the truth will be told. But I've warned them to stay clear of the vote of Nigerians in 2027. We did not disturb their own. They will not disturb our own. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Have a better one. Thank you very much for calling. Hello. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I think your connection is bad. Well, call back. We still have at least a substantial amount of time. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
This guy is calling from Lagos State.
Welcome.
Yeah, am I allowed to comment for the
Yes, it's open mic.
Next meeting, okay.
It's open mic.
Yeah, about the next meeting that APC has, the Congress passed vote of confidence president. What do you expect before? We are the masses that are suffering. We know where we are facing. So all these ones that are passing vote of confidence, they are just deceiving themselves. So understand? I know how much I spend in 2014, and I know, as I'm talking to you, I know my salary. If I'm collecting 100,000 now, I prefer I'm collecting 20,000 time of 2013, because I can use it. I use that money that time to coordinate for my wedding and everything. But now what I'm earning is almost 100,000. At the end of the day, I can't use it to do anything. So what are you telling us? I'm not just telling the baby that we don't know what they are doing. So just deceive yourself. Now we are just praying for like highness. Do the right thing here in 2027, and we'll see how it goes. That's my submission.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate you for your submission. Let's see. Okay, we have quite a number of messages on Facebook. Please let me read these messages before they pile up and I'm not able to read them. Benjamin Issa says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. Tinubu is saying he's happy that prices of goods are coming down. I don't know the market President Tinubu he's getting his prices from. One should tell the APC leaders that a vote of confidence does not win election but good governance. To me, the little reduction of the pump price by Dangote is not necessarily helping the passengers but the drivers, because the drivers are not reducing the transport fare for little pump price reduction. If really Dangote wants to reduce pump price that would help the masses and have an impact on the prices of goods and services, he should reduce the pump price to 500 naira to a litre. We're in darkness in Shogunle for over 4 days now, and Ikeja Electric is not telling us anything. Benjamin from Shogunle. This is quite sad, to be honest. John Bernard, he says, good morning, Sage. My open mic is about the president rating his performance high by saying the price of food is going down and security in the north has improved. This was how Buhari praised himself throughout his disastrous 8 years. You can't write an exam and score yourself. The president should face the reality because his reforms are not working. All right, Basil Chika says El-Rufai should talk less. He should flow along with APC shenanigans and be a spoiler after all if he really wants to remain relevant. Secondly, on President Tinubu's speech, what a weightless remark from the president. Honestly, it's embarrassing. Chika Bende from Trade Fair, Lagos. Okay, we have Chidi Messi Onua who says, Sage, good morning. morning. NNPC is upset over Dangote reducing his pump price. It's an open market and market forces prevail. They should do the needful, but the level of corruption will not allow them to do so. Secondly, I'd like to know where the prices of food items have reduced. They gave the president a script and he read it to us, but the reality is a mirage. You people are doing well. My first time here. Chidi Mercy Onwa, thank you so much, and I hope you stay. There's a lot of things that we offer, so please stick around. We hope to hear from you more. Thank you for joining us. We have Olumuyiwa who say, good morning, Mainland FM. The cry of Professor Adeyeye is understandable because any NAFDAC DG whose life is not threatened by drug barons in Nigeria is part of those who are doing business to kill the people. There are mafias in the power sector, in the oil sector, and this drug of a thing who have held Nigerians in bondage, and until capital punishment is meted out on them, there will not be sanity here. We need a president that is bold enough to liberate us from these mafias, and not the one that is just going to add to the burden of the masses in the name of reform. We need to get serious in tackling corruption here and replicate what they're doing in Singapore, Indonesia, and other Asian tigers. God bless Nigeria. Muyiwa from Abuja. All right. Ralphie AGK says the Minister of Petroleum, Dangote, and NNPC are playing with Nigerians. All add and reduce, and is not reflecting on the economy or changing the life of the common Nigerian. All right, thank you very much. Prince Leo Ozoma here says, Sage and Fuad, good morning. My open mic today has to do with the vote of confidence that has been given to Mr. President by his party members, whom I can authoritatively describe as hypocrites and sycophants and eye service. This self-praise and acknowledgement is funny and laughable. Oh, I lost that. Okay, please take a walk around your neighborhood and do either professional or unprofessional investigative journalism, and you will know the true situation. May God grant us His grace to know when we're being deceived by our leaders. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your message. Christopher F. Young, let me read this one, go back to the phone, sorry. Christopher F. Young says, good morning everyone in the studio, God bless you guys. Sage, please always read my message to the end. It's not easy to bond data. The messages are usually too lengthy. That's why we have to cut it short. If you can, please minimize the length of the message. We would appreciate you for doing that. If you can summarize, thank you. Messages are too long. That's why we apologize, but try to understand. We understand you, all right. Now, you have APC praises themselves. Well, let them continue to deceive themselves that Nigeria economy is better than before. Under President Tinubu, we Nigerians will know the reality of the country. When I fact check, the price of foodstuff is still high. It could have been better to see the price of cement and others coming to normal price. Look at the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, my beloved brother. Since he left PDP, his attitude of speech changed. Look at what he said in the same government, APC, which he was Senate President under Buhari's government. Please, Mr. President, we agreed that there's a little change about insecurity. Tell us how. Reporters no more report effectively the cases of insecurity as before. I have a lot to say, but I thank God for your message, and we hope that you continue to send us messages. Hello. Hello. Sir, can you turn off your radio, please?
Hello. My name is Mr. Amos. I'm calling from.
Is this your first time?
Oh,
okay. Welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you. Please, I wish we that are calling will have access to the number to call on the emergency office in the no, it's inconvenient for our voice. Now the people are just sitting. So that's why I said, let me call this morning.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I didn't hear anything.
I said, I wish we have access to the number to presidency area. It will have been better.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think they are even hearing us at all. God, these people are just deceiving them. People use to surround themselves. I'm coming to Rangida. If it's Mr. Amos, I know that very day I would have been picked up. But now because he's a big man, nobody cares. If this man supposed to have been in jail right now for the atrocity he has committed. That's just my take this morning. Thank you and God bless you, Madam.
God bless you too. Thank you very much for calling. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. This is Samuel calling from Ikeja. Quickly. Yeah, I said something yesterday concerning the statement of the president. The president is living in the denial. You understand? And all those press leaders that will be telling him that things are getting better. You can hear it now that how many people that were killed yesterday in Adamawa State. Today now, there is a circular from the CBN telling us that if you want to make a withdrawal in other banks now, you be charged 100 naira. And the president is telling us that he's happy with what is happening in Nigeria. I think everything is left to us in Nigeria to decide whether to go on like this or we should. You know, when somebody puts you to the wall, you have no option than to push back. If we cannot accept this kind of irregularity that is happening in Nigeria, and somebody will come out and telling us that the things are getting better. What kind of government is this? What kind of government is this? That whatever decision you are taking, you don't even consider the ordinary people. What is happening? Look at what government is saying, telling us that the inflation is going down and the exchange rate is doing that. How much is dollar? How much did the president make the exchange rate when he became president? Yeah?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
Michael from KC.
All right, welcome, Michael.
I want to talk about the Dangote reducing its stock price.
Okay.
I've not seen any Dangote product that is cheaper than other products. But I'm surprised to see Dangote reducing stock price this time around. Let it maybe that they want to kick other people out of business and now create a chance to deal with Nigerians. Because I've not seen any Dangote. We talk about the cement, talk about the sugar, talk about the salt and all the products. They are more expensive than other products. So I don't know. I'm afraid because I don't trust all these people. Let me be that after other people's business have crumbled, they now create a ground to deal with us. Anything can happen. I don't know. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
All right.
Let's take another phone call. Hello. 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 Oh, I don't know what's going on, but keep trying. 091360000410 is the number to call. It is Mainland Focus Open Mic Thursday. You choose the story that you want to talk about. 1 minute is allotted to each caller, so please make judicious use of that time. Now, aside from calling us, you can send a WhatsApp message 091360000430 or join the live stream on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. Tell me your name, where you're calling from, and let's hear what you have to say. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm well.
This is Mr. Badimasi from Satolet.
Yes.
I want to talk about the drug. You know, this drug that these people are importing to the country, what warrants? Because the pharmaceutical people supposed to produce our own drug, they send them out of the country. The other neighboring country because of taxation. Now there was a drug, this thing affected me. There was a drug I bought last week. And the make is from India. I took this drug nearly paralyzed me. I think if I know the number of months that I could have exposed them. Paralyzed me. I took it the second time, I couldn't wake up. Before I can give myself buying another drug. These are the perils lies in taking bad drugs. So the capital punishment is expected on these people. I really support it. Let them be killed. They don't aim to kill somebody. The penalty should be the same thing. They should be killed. As soon as I started taking that drug repeatedly, what will cost to me? What happened to me? So for the woman, the owner, the Naga woman, you should ask for serious security. So that it's like her life can be saved. So this is my contribution. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You have a better one. Thank you very much for calling. I'll take 2 more phone calls and then go back to reading messages on Facebook. We have about 15 minutes before the end of the program. So if you'd like to talk to us now, it's the perfect time to do so. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you, ma'am. Welcome. Thank you very much.
Nigeria says, I really don't know what to say. It's becoming worse by the day. It's so shameful that when we know that this color is black, although we all know what is going on in the country. The 4 issue now, they said they have these 4 issues, the 4 sides, the 820. As far as I'm concerned, they've not done anything because it's fair. Before now was less than 200 naira. The price of things are still high in the market. Our president is saying things are going down. There is a peace in the country. People are going to their farms. I don't know the part of Nigeria that's talking about. We are still in the same country. We are not seeing any changes at all. There are no changes. It's even getting worse. I go to market every time. I don't know when things come back to normal. When price of things come down, the price of fuel is too high. Nothing is actually working. Because they are very comfortable with where they are now right now because they have so much in abundance. They will be suffering.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Yes, I'm calling from Fᴜᴜ, I'm calling from Magbawa.
All right.
I want to advise the Nigerian government. If you want to become what you want to do, let us start with that. It's viable for you to always excavate from the ground. Everything you have to do with iron. And if you do not put in that iron industry back in order, we are not going anywhere. And I feel our naira and everything about us will be going down. So thank you.
Thank you for calling. Hello. Hello.
Hello, is that Sage?
Yes, mainland 98.3 FM.
Good morning. My name is Adalimo.
All right, welcome, sir.
Open mind today. I just want to talk in the jail now. Or if somebody and it's not supposed to be scot-free in this country by now, that is for that. And for those who sell free drugs, this is South Africa punishment. Because that is like chemical warfare against the people. People sell a drug that can kill somebody. They should not be scared. We allow nonsense in this country too much. It's a pity anyway.
Thank you. Have a better one. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Madam Sage. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, ma'am. My greeting to Oga Fuad.
Yes.
This is Babalola calling from Agodo.
Welcome.
Okay, my open mind this morning is based on the president telling us that price of things has come down. You see, Yoruba, they always make one other that deceiving us. So he might be deceiving himself because there's nothing out.
Thank you very much. We can still accommodate 2 phone calls, I believe. We can take 2 more phone calls before we start to close this segment with messages. Is mainland focus? The focus is what you choose. Welcome.
The president said he's happy with the figures. That he is working just with the figures. Why the reality in the larger society does not reflect the figure he's excited about. The pain is real. It's excruciating. People are going through a lot. And by next year, governance will take a back seat and they are going to be focusing on 2027. And they are going to deploy everything and anything just to win that election. This pain is just too much. I'm seeing a lot. People that are kind of a beggar now too. They are now in serious help. No social intervention anywhere at state level, federal level, local government level. We are just on our own. I've never seen this kind of pain in this country before. I have never seen. And where it's taking us to, the only one that is seeing it, he said it, that if you feel the kind of the country is happy about in the future, we are not seeing it. We need to live before then. We shouldn't all die. Like, I don't know. APC is giving APC. I don't know. Thank you, sister.
Oh my God. Oh, I mean, you can feel the frustration. You know, when you're so frustrated, you're short of words and you just excuse yourself. It's sad that we feel like this, and I really hope that to an extent we're able to find something that makes us happy at the end of the day. Just anything that excuses you from the overwhelming feeling of all the things that are crashing down on us at the same time. And I hope that we're hopeful for what is to come, really. I'll read messages now. Good morning, Sage and Fuad. I support the death penalty for fake drug pushers as it's highly evil to profit from the killing of innocent persons with fake drugs. I wish it would be extended to other arms of government so anyone caught pilfering the public till also gets capital punishment to serve as a deterrent to the killers of innocent and peace-loving Nigerians. Finally, a man is jailed 6 months for stealing chicken, while politicians go with a slap on the wrist for stealing billions. Ironic. Chike from Akute. We have Good Morning Mainland Radio. My take this morning is about the safety of action woman of NAFDAC, who is being threatened by the people who are behind the fake drugs in the country. I'm in support of the capital punishment for killers. Finally, any attempt by the power that be to overturn the decision of the Lagos State Assembly members will be the beginning of the beginning. All right. Alhaji Remi Olisa from Palm Avenue, Mushin there with a message. Good morning, Babalola. Babangida has committed a heinous crime. He should be prosecuted and sent to prison. Adeni Babatunde. We have Good Morning, dear presenter. The continuous price reduction by Dangote Refinery means petrol can sell lower than 500 naira per litre if the NNPCL refineries are working optimally to create a healthy competition. But it seems the NNPCL is not telling Nigerians the truth about the refineries. EFCC needs to look into the dealings of NNPCL as a matter of urgency, as that important organization has been used as a tool to launder Nigeria dry by the parasitic workers. Bad followers will never produce good leaders. Nigeria will survive. Allah bless Nigeria. Rosenja Olawale Mitu from Alakbere. We have here Good Morning Mainland FM. I'm calling in to express my thought on the recent APC party and caucus meeting. To me, it's a clear case of self-defeat and an appraisal full of lies. President Tinubu is essentially rating his own performance based on APC's achievement and not Nigeria's progress. Let's be real. The security situation under this administration is appalling. The Fulani attacks in Edo State this month are a stark reminder of the government's failure to protect its citizens. Similarly, the East and the North are plagued by kidnappings and violence. That is unacceptable. Furthermore, the economy has taken a nosedive since President Tinubu took office. Inflation is skyrocketing due to poor policy decision. It's time for the President, Ganduje, and other APC caucus members to stop deceiving Nigerians and themselves. The citizens are the ones who should be evaluating their performance and not the party itself. On a separate note, I would like to comment on Wike's South-South progress, which was clearly a self-serving move to undermine Nigeria's will. Wike's time is almost up, and I commend the South-South PDP governors for their unity. That is my 2 cents. Andrew from Ayobo. Thank you very much, Andrew. Another message here reads, Good morning, Mainland FM crew. It's quite unfortunate that the crisis in the oil industry has gotten to a level where mere company NNPC, that is supposed to be under the total control of the Ministry of Petroleum, have become so popular and more powerful than the federal government, to the extent that some gullible and uninformed supporters of the government now talk about NNPC's failures and are always condemning the company, yet they refuse to see anything wrong with the federal government's ineptitude. Is that not the same double standard that has kept us where we are today? But always bear in mind that admitting NNPC's failure is also an indirect admittance of the failure of the same government that you're always supporting. The earlier Nigerians wake up from the truth that this government is a disaster, the better for all of us. Victor Aloibuke from Ikeja. We have here today Good morning, Mainland Radio. Stevie Kelly from Maryland. On my open mic today, the claims at the APC NEC meeting about the unlimited freedom of the farmers to work on their farm is far from reality on ground. The good thing is that the duo of those I think I read this before, I read this before, actually. Thank you very much. We have Good Morning Mainland FM. Please, the issue of IBB's book launch should stop already, and it should not distract us from the reality of bad policies and hardship of this government. Raf from Satellite Town. We have here, Sage, I greet you basically. Why are you greeting me basically today? You used to greet me fundamentally before. Anyways, Sage, I just learned that Kano and Bauchi State are closing down schools for a whole 30 days for the period of Ramadan. I didn't see this news report. I'll check for it. I don't understand. I mean, all schools and not just the Almajiri or Islamic schools. This is against people's right to education. What happens to non-Muslim students and pupils? Please, President Tinubu or the Education Minister should call these two governors to order to backtrack from such unconstitutional plan. Second term is still in session and schools will be going on second term holiday by April. What about students in higher institution? I don't understand how some of the governors think. It's annoying. Sage, someone is praising the government in another station that prices of things have come down completely. He said a pint of gari is now 2,200. Pint of beans is now 4,000. Rice 60,000. Palm oil and vegetable oil is cheap. Help me confirm this fake news before I know how to go to the market. A lot of women, even though you live alone, are light around Oshodi. Shogunle Air Force Base got spoiled since Monday night, and IKEDC have not told us anything. James Obuna from Oshodi. All right, thank you very much, James Ubuna from Oshodi. We have Hello Mainland FM crew and Prince from Ojualaba. Going by the political shenanigans and brouhaha in parts of our country, it's not too early to say that the rise and fall of Songhai Empire, the rise and fall of Ghana Empire, the rise and fall of Mali's Empire, the rise and fall of the Fulani Empire, sooner than later, it might be the rise and fall of certain parties in parts of the southwest. The same can be said about other regions. Nigeria will be great again. Prince from Ojualaba at Lagos. Facebook here we have give me a minute. If confident, a government that is running hunger, dejection, abject penury, etc. Who told the president the prices of goods and services and transportation is coming down, if I may ask? That means they're chopping free food in government. The president should behave like who he is before presidency by getting fillers directly from the masses and not from his hangers-on. We have Lilian Agbaje who says, everyone is fixated on what IBB did. While the annulment was very painful, what we can say of Buhari, who overthrew a democratically elected government, to add insult to injury, he became a recipient of the same civilian government that he overthrew. All right, thank you very much. We still have a lot of messages. Wow. Funshaw says, good morning to all the crew in the studio. All politicians have two faces, one for the president while in office and the other face to manifest when the president becomes an ex. I want to ask Mr. President, is he seeing sunlight from Abuja sky or from the skies all over Nigeria? What has changed since the government came to power? These surrounding the president or those surrounding the president should please allow him to see the economy, political and security sky clearly so he can access Nigeria and Nigeria's situation to avoid being misled. For Dangote and his PMS price reduction, it's only cosmetic and of no effect to the lives of Nigerians in transportation, price of goods and services as well. Some say it's Ramadan's gift, but after Ramadan, what will be the PMS price from Dangote? We're watching 𝐴𝐸𝐿 Moses from Lagos. Well, this is all the messages that I can read for this morning. It's a lot, and we're grateful. It makes me very happy every time I see the desire to be a part of conversations that border around nation building. We would have many more opportunities of such throughout the course of the day. We have a lot of interesting programs lined up for your listening pleasure. One of such programs is coming up at 10 a.m. We call it Creative Nigeria. We're talking about Nigeria, our country, and all the things that we can do to make us enviable by other nations. People will look at us and want to be like us. So listen to Creative Nigeria at 10 a.m. on Mainland 98.3 FM. My name is Sage Babalola. The show continues. It's the Morning Express. Stick around.